Claire signed the divorce papers. She took off the wedding ring she'd worn for 8 years, handed it to the butler, and told him to give it to her husband. Then she walked away without looking back. At that exact moment, her husband was having a candlelit dinner with another woman. Their daughter even made that woman a bracelet by hand, then smiled and said, "I wish you were my mommy." The man didn't stop her. Instead, he smiled and told his first love, "You should spend more time with her." Not long after that, he even threw her a huge birthday party. When it was time to cut the cake, she asked him to hold her hand while they cut it together. He agreed without even thinking. One of his friends took a picture and posted it online. He was sure Claire would see it and come running back like always. But this time, Claire had already signed the divorce papers and left for good. For 7 years, she'd done everything she could to save this family. She even flew all the way back just to celebrate her husband and daughter's birthday. But the second she walked in, she saw her daughter carefully wrapping a birthday gift for another woman. Her daughter had completely forgotten it was Claire's birthday too. She called her husband. His answer was only 2 words: "I'm busy." That is when she finally gave up. She didn't cry. She didn't argue. She packed everything, left the divorce papers behind, and walked away. When the man got the envelope, he didn't even open it. He thought it was just another trick to get his attention. A woman who'd worked so hard to become Mrs. Foster would never actually leave. He tossed the envelope into his study and took his daughter and his first love on a beach vacation. His phone kept ringing. He kept hanging up. He thought Claire was just throwing a fit, but Claire had already started ending this marriage. After coming back, the first thing she did was quit her job. She'd been working as his secretary the whole time, keeping her real identity a secret she'd almost forgotten. She used to be the youngest algorithm prodigy at T University. At a family dinner, they finally saw each other again. The wedding ring she'd never taken off was gone. The man thought she'd beg him to come home just like before. Instead, she quietly sat there. Her face was completely cold. The relatives did what they always did. They told her to go cook before. She would have smiled and done it. This time, she only said, "I'm tired. I don't want to." The whole table went silent. For the first time, the man realized something had changed. Then he tried testing her, using his grandma's wish for another baby as an excuse. Claire calmly answered, "Our relationship isn't right for that." His face instantly dropped. Right then his first love called. She said the power was out, and she was scared. He grabbed his jacket and walked out. Every other time, Claire would have chased after him. This time she just sat there. She didn't move, not even once. For the first time he started feeling uneasy. When he got home he froze. The house was empty. Everything that belonged to Claire was gone. That is when he remembered the envelope he'd thrown into his study. He opened it. 2 words hit him like a truck divorce agreement. For the first time he panicked. He kept calling Claire, but all he got was a cold message. Her phone was off. On her last day at work, he deliberately brought his first love to the office, then told his former secretary to bring them coffee. He wanted to make Claire give in. Claire walked into the office with the coffee. Waiting for her was a setup. The man didn't even ask what happened. He looked at Claire and said 2 words: "Say sorry." He ordered her to apologize. Claire slowly raised her hand, then slapped him across the face. The sound echoed through the office. She looked him straight in the eyes. Now that is what hitting someone looks like. Then she turned around and walked away. Without looking back, the man ran after her, but all he saw was Claire getting into a luxury car. It belonged to Mason, the CEO of the country's top tech company, and that is when he realized what he'd thrown away over the last 7 years. He called Claire again and again, but he still couldn't reach her. He looked down at the envelope in his hand, and that is when it hit him. He hadn't brought home a letter begging him to come back. He'd brought home his own divorce sentence.